And hello everybody, welcome back for some Sunless Seas with the wonderful Mr. Stukka.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Alright, well, without too much of a delay, let's get right on into the action, as it were.
Allegedly's.
So many of them. Take us on over to scene here. Let's turn up some volumes. Oh, we find ourselves back in wonderful fallen London. I do need to go buy some devil bone dice for this man.
You make a good point, Geometry. That's great.
Hello, Zerg von Bermenstein. Good to see you.
Holy, that's a name.
It's a good name. So, what are our current missions? Ah, of course. We have the homunculus golem made from snow and blood. So we need to go to the Iron Republic, I believe, because he spoke of something in the way of an unowned city, which seems to scream the Iron Republic to me.
Well, I trust your judgment, Captain.
Let's go check on what the Dark Speckled Admiral has for us. We have some strategic.
We can always drink the kid.
Of course. I mean, it's not very alive.
Just kinda.
We only have strategic information. I believe we probably have a commission to go and find something then. Good morning, Itamu. So, objectives. Retire. Chapel of Lights, somewhere northeast of London. Good. How are we with fuel? Pretty terrible. We are completely out of fuel. Let's just fill up on stuff. We might as well.
I mean, we can use the orphans for fuel, but it's just not efficient.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to get too many of them. They'll get comfortable. Can't be having that.
Maybe when we had a larger crew, Geometry, we could do that. But now we're stretched pretty thin trying to pull both the armor and the ammunition.
Yeah, we'll leave a little bit of space. I don't want to get Salt's Curse anymore. $500 echoes. That's a bit rich. Do you have anything we could sell? Well, we do have a casket of sapphires. That'll earn us a nice 90. Birkin prisoners, honey. That's worth 20. I would like the cargo space. Apart from that, I think we're pretty much good to go.
Yes, Geometry, but not before saying get over here.
Oh, that's an auxiliary slot. Interesting. That's good, we can put that in there. Can we interact with it? No. Well, in that case, let us away to the Fine Republic. Of course, we called it a man-seeking torpedo, I guess.
Wouldn't that be like a boomerang torpedo? Or harpoon?
Something like that. Oh, we may as well stop at Mutton Island and get a port report. We'll just ignore them. Ooh, we're a little bit high on terror, but nothing terrible. We could just have some drinks at the Cock and Magpie. That'll cure us of some terror. The trees of the Neath are scraggly and wretched, scraping a living with the parasynthesis. But the apples of Mutton Island are tart and powerful, perfect for cider. Cider? Cider? This stuff is stronger than it looks. You stretch out in your seat, stare through the leaded window at your safely moored ship, and find yourself whistling. The landlord gives you a friendly grin and goes back to whetting his cleaver. There's nothing unsettling about that at all.
No, of course not.
Nope, still locked. Supplies are still quite expensive. We can explore the shore, though. More riddles. We won't waste our time with them yet. And we'll chat to the fishermen. Wonderful.
I wonder just how long we have to deal with our kid.
Well, they don't give me a time frame, but I'm guessing they'll be like the child is almost gone by the end of it. At least I would hope so. Or else I just wake up and it's gone. That's always a possibility.
I mean, that's what happened to the last one.
Almost slammed into the Cumean Canal. Let's see. Surface gossip. Moving the great game. Some port reports. And we'll be swiftly on our way. We have no need to linger here. Deeper into the nightmare. The eye wants to learn you. We'll let it. You'll learn the eye in turn. It's a little bit too early to be doing this, but that's okay. Yep. Jellyfish. Excuse me, yon jellyfish.
Jellyfishing, jellyfishing.
That gives us a nice Z story. We should map out this shoreline. We haven't explored it very well. And fuel is so very cheap in the Iron Republic.
Come now, Bavar, you make it sound like we don't hunt everything with cannon.
If it wasn't such a useful weapon, we wouldn't use it. I do love that effect of like the leaflets in the wind. You don't want to do this, sir. No, very good.
Get out of here, Dewey Cox. You don't want to do this shit.
This will only end poorly for you. Let's see if someone can help our poor beleaguered homunculus. Ah, yes. The scribe spinsters. We'll get to those. What do I need? I need 3 Scintillac. Okay, so we know the way to get him help. The easiest way to get Scintillac is over at Pigmote Island, I believe.
It's not eye picking, is it?
No, we're not going to steal that. We'll get them to scoop it out of the water for us.
Oh, okay.
Alright, fine. Do you really want to do this today? Is this what we're doing today, is it? You missed. I, however, will not. You do a good amount of damage, though. The question is, who can reload the fastest? The answer was me. Case of curiosities. It's a page from a journal. On the day we saw the pillars of Irem, they are not what I expected. Irem is the place one does not expect. That is its nature. You have seen it in your dreams. Yes, you, who found this page. Long after my death, I knew when I wrote these words that you would read them one day. Irem taught me this, and now Irem's lesson is all that remains of me. Unfortunate that it didn't give you the foresight to prolong your own life.
Yeah, a little unfortunate that all he could do is leave us that note of paper. To pirates, no less.
Indeed. Suppose that's his fault for trusting in what he saw in a vision. We're close enough to home waters that we can risk a little bit of no light. Maybe our friends the rats will have a quest for us while we're here.
Hopefully the quest isn't just to convince them that nothing bad is out there and we should party instead.
I don't know, it's a pretty rewarding quest. Free food.
Now we're down to 6. You can do it.
Oh no, it's the cavies who sell the Scintillac. They only offer me repairs. Oh well. The rat's wine is in high demand. Hairless advisor. The aide twitches its whiskers. We do not wish to take the joy from life, but it has caused many problems, many injuries. Amongst our farmers, our new militia recruits missing their training. Do we step in or turn a blind eye? I mean, neither of... Turning a blind eye isn't good, but neither is recommending prohibition.
Nope.
I mean, where's the option to hold a referendum and tell them that you may suggest work hours, you can't be drunk, or you'll be fired?
I mean, that would be entirely reasonable.
Yes. Oh well, I'll recommend turning a blind eye. Let's face it, if they're not drunk, they're not happy. And I wouldn't rob them the joys of life.
Oh.
Yade seems slightly relieved. Very good, hairless advisor. It squeaks, raising a glass in your honor. You return to the town past a furry heap of soldiers. One particularly small guinea pig, sleeping in a human-sized cup, squeaks happily as you pass. What? It didn't say go with reckless abandon, gentlemen, but very well. The question is, where can I buy Scintillac? Yes, no measure of reasonableness in the game, that's for sure. Everyone must be either bone drunk or completely sober.
If they're sober, they're probably mad.
Yeah, of course.
I know that you were getting Scintillac from somewhere else. I think it was... You're killing stuff for it, though.
I think I can get some at Abbey Rock. I actually might just turn the game down a slight bit. If it's too quiet for everybody else, I'll turn it back up, but for the moment I can't hear a damn thing.
Soundscapes are hard.
Indeed.
Come on, Abby. Big Scintillac, no whammies.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Oh, I think I remember. You killed a pirate ship and it had like 6 Scintillac in a hold or something like that.
That sounds right. It doesn't look like I can get it there. No, I must need recent news to go in there and trade. That's unfortunate. What about Port Cecil? I think it's over there a little bit.
They don't sell like in cons, do they?
I don't know. don't think I've actually found Port Cecil yet. It's probably to the south somewhere. So well.
That's a big ass frog.
Many-eyed big-ass frog. Ah, Station
God, these
3.
are eyes.
Yep. Chill of avid horizon run deeps and boreas lacquer, but even such primal cold cannot last forever. How long does he have left?
Oh man.
Well, I know, child, but I need Scintillac. You'll have to hold on till then. Hmm.
Nice.
Nice. A box lies broken on the ground, one of the far keys. No one has cleared away the debris. A torn label reading Sooth and Coup. Curved shards of apothecary bottles, a curious oval of silvered metal the size of a cameo brooch. Interesting. We got a port report from Station 3, but we do need a Sooth and Cooper logbox. Right. Well, there is. Maybe to the north? We will try south.
Getting tight on fuel. Where are them pirates?
Mm-hmm. Where is the Principles of Coral? Because that should be where it's near, I think. Oh, what's this?
Record the meek.
What happened here, I wonder? I guess we'll just never know. I think we found the Unterzee. Climb the fungal fiber ladders to its summit. Shaggy, suspicious villagers scratch a living here amidst endless clouds of spores and scurrying mobs of plant-animal hybrids. None of them ever leave. Monsters, one explains darkly. Z full of monsters. Should have gotten some of that firkin honey. We can gather some intelligence. And we'll visit the village. Got any shops, shipyards, anything of use? No, of course not. Well, we're gonna have to try and make back for the Iron Republic now. Because it's the closest fuel I can get my hands on.
I'm gonna be awful cross if we get just short of iron and the kid dies for all of the effort. Which he will, because we do not have the Scintillac.
Yes, it's very annoying. Unless maybe we can buy some at the Iron Republic. Or we come across a place that sells it on our way there.
Yeah, we don't really have the fuel to fight anything.
No, we don't. We could stop off at the Fathom King's hold, I guess. It's pretty much on the way. Who knows, maybe he has something for us. Like an iceberg, like a bazaar's master's scheme. Like the Neath itself, most of the hold is invisible. You see only a tiny portion of a sculpted coral, the rest waits below the surface. The Fathom King's bone rooms and aquaria, his pearl snares and his dining chambers. Let's compile a port report. These shops? No, of course not. We'll have an audience with him. The Fathom King is the Lord of the Drownies, those dead who won't stop swimming. By some accounts, he's the Lord of all who die at sea. Bring him a story to tickle his curiosity. The porter has the skin of a shark. She has a drowned woman's eyes. It is not permitted to look at her hands. Yes, she rasps. That story is sufficient. She opens the valves of pearl and permits you to pass into a conduit. This is the salt-blown heart of the hold. The Fathom King floats in his throne, gem-starred bowl of sea stone, the size of a banqueting table. He's wearing a dressing gown of purple brocade, soaked dark with salt water. He leans his chin calmly on his hands beneath the surface of the water. In his throne, his hidden regions pulse constantly, incessantly. Ask a boon of the king. You have brought the king a story gift. You may ask a king a gift in return. It is impossible to know what you'll receive. This has never gone bad for anything. Rosy flesh, the king intones, won from the water. Taste it in good health. He waves a gracious hand while his waters thresh. The audience is over. As you return, crab slaves carry ice boxes filled with sweet, fresh meat pink as dawn. Ah, that's pretty good. Now we'll put a Blemmigan ashore. A gift from the Mycelian mother, the porter says dispassionately. The Fathom King will be pleased. Here, for your trouble. One drowning pearl.
Oh, hey.
We do have a lot of those.
14.
Wish we could trade them for Scintillac. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no extra fuel, though. We've only got 3 fuel that we're burning through quite quickly. The real fuel is the orphans in the hold. Just don't tell the orphans.
Ooh, it's gonna be tight. I think you got it.
Not an adventure if it's not with some level of risk.
It's true. Have to feel guilty. We did try our best for the boy.
We did. If he does melt, I'm sure it will be no great loss. He lived, which is more than some other people can say. Almost there. Just enough. Oh, thank you, the Night Owl, and congratulations on your Tier 1 subscription, Scarab Swarms. You know what, I'm just going to buy it up to 30. Why not? It's more than enough. Yes.
Night Owl has given 455 gift subs so far.
My goodness. So generous. Thank you so much.
That's just ridiculous, dude. Holy shit, Night Owl. Made so many bad decisions for so many people. Thank you very much.
We could sell Scintillac here, but we can't buy it. Dread surmise. And all else we have is a bowl of parabola linen. Well, we can put a Blemigan ashore, why not? The Blemigan spins boldly down the gangplank and seems startled when it meets itself on the quay. Twice. Its duplicates bob solicitously and like ambassadors greeting their peer, and continue past it, up into your ship. The first Blemigan vanishes into the crowd. The other two peer up you as if to say, "Are we quite finished here?" I've gained one. I now have one. Very good. Now we need to find Port Cecil. It's the only place I think we'll be able to find Scintillac. I'm guessing it's probably going to be along this line here. We do have enough fuel, but supplies are a little bit chancy.
And if you're not low, you're far too high.
Indeed. We can ask the man to explain exactly what the hell is going on. Which tells us we need to go to Frostbound. Element Dawn, 1 casket of sapphires, and 40 units of Stygian ivory, along with the mechanic's secret and the unsettling sage to King Eater's castle. We need to rescue or ransom him from Wisdom. I see. Apologies, I got distracted. No islands in still. We shan't waste any time. We're going to go straight through here and see what we can see. We listened to our dreams and we gained a Z story. I suppose we could always stop off at the Isle of Cats and see if we can pick up some more red honey.
Red honey.
It is deliciously, what's the word, indulgent. Oh-ho! Hello there, big boy.
That is a big boy. Almost got a little bit of taste.
Just can't quite close the distance, can you, buddy? Who knows, he might have Scintillac in his belly. Before that trimaran finds us.
He wants it too.
Ah, well. We'll take the supplies then. Pardon me, sir, but I must be moving on.
Hey, on what now?
Oh, hello, on what now? Good to see you. No. I see you want to taste the cheese as well. Fortunately, we'll be having none of that. Man, there's so many carnate trimans around here.
They're really patrolling. It's a shame they get mad when they die.
So otherwise there would be... Well, now we have no choice.
Nope, they're after it.
Well, there better be Scintillac in your hold, sir. Mushroom wine, I'll take it. It's what they never expect, getting attacked in the rear. You really don't want to do this, friend. Ah, this chose. Damn it. Well, he's gone. Boreas' eyes have already melted. Its mouth is full of water. It lifts what remains of a hand. The cold cuts into your skin, but you hold tight. It's not long before Boreas' grip melts away. Only a few hours more before its shape is barely recognizable. By first watch, nothing remains but a few scraps of ice, a puddle, and the lingering smell of ammonia. That's unfortunate. But we tried.
An effort was made.
As they say, good men mean well. Ah, some fuel and some supplies. And some parabola linen. Lovely. Where have we ended up? The Mangrove College? Must be. Yes. It's going to piss me off if I go and look along the shore here and I find some scintillac. I'm going to be incredibly mad.
Well, I mean, even if we got it here, we wouldn't have gotten it back.
No, we wouldn't. The Mangrove College is named for its scholars and for philosophers. They have long abandoned civilized comforts for the life of the mind. Sometimes they want those civilized comforts back. The Corsairs, forest, please. Guide us mourn. No, I'm not in a hurry, but I think I might stay below decks. I don't carry the fee on me. You'll have to trust me for it when we arrive. Well, I mean, that's either that or you're going to become a new piece of ablative armor. So, your choice.
Try and pull a fast one on us at your fucking peril.
Well, let's compile a port report. We could go beachcombing, or we could unpick the mysteries of other lands, or the Z. Put a Blemmigan ashore, may as well. It shows no interest in the village. It disappears straight into the jungle. There are little Blemmigan thrive and multiply. Let's go comb the beach. Something glinting. Just bottle glass, but there's a message in the bottle. A page from a journal. The writer described a debauched afternoon in a thrilling detail. Who knew through this in the Z? Was it some botched attempt at blackmail, or a love affair gone sour? Interesting. What'll that cost us? 7 memories of distant shores, or 7 Z stories? Well, we can do this one. That gets us a secret, which is quite nice.
Don't worry, we only take the down payment when it's needed.
Everyone pays sooner or later. Not always in ways they expect, mind. That was an unfortunate thing. Where to next, I guess? We're pretty good on fuel and supplies. We could try and explore the south a little.
Sounds good to me. You've been making good progress with that so far as well. On our ill-fated hunt for scintillac.
Indeed. All you can do is try, and trying has to count for something in the end. I would have liked to have seen what happens there.
Yeah, but it's a pretty tall order,
Hmm.
especially with how long it gave you. It wasn't very long.
No, we really did complete Mr. Sachs, and that was pretty much it. We got our first warning, and it's like, hey, better get this kid some help, and then it was second warning before we even got back to London. But
We
now
were
I know.
beelining for London, but still.
Still. They didn't really tell me how long I had, and I kind of had to assume. What is that? It's a big gilliflower.
That's huge.
That's a big girl. I assume it's female. Until proven otherwise, I will continue to assume this.
I ain't checking.
Ah, Varchus. The burning white light of Varchus. The walled city of Varchus is a tangle of green vines and luminescent fungal flowers, slow blooming around mouldering stone. The walled city of... Yeah, I already read that. Choke on the smell. The Zailers wave you over. They're sitting on some upturned crates on the docks, playing a game with mirrored chips and stylized snakes made of bone. Ask a guard a few questions. Never a bad idea to get a little intelligence before heading into the unknown. Or cities, in this case, may be. I definitely enjoy it on What Now. It's a very good, very well written game. Tell the guard you wish to enter. Well, what else are gates for if not to go through? Put Blemigans ashore, will the guard permit it? Or compile a port report, which we will always do because why not? I like money. The flowers have white waxy leaves which leave powdery traces on your fingers. The light coming from the city has the same camphorous quality, and the smell, perfume, worn too many days on the body, unread books left to turn to ink-stained pulp, a garden drowned and rotting in still water.
Come now, Asterius. I'm sure it's not gross negligence.
You're not thinking of going in there, the Zayla gawk in the unconcealed horror. They take turns telling you gruesome stories of Varches, which they no doubt invented. Whole cloth. Some are convinced that the Varchesi render sailors into tallow to light their city. Others say they steal shadows and sell them to their masters. All of them are convinced that they blind any stranger who dare gaze too long upon the city's secrets. We're just waiting to be paid, and then we're off, one of the Zailers says nervously, fingering a mirror chip. I've only got one eye left, and I'd like to keep it. That's awfully selfish of you. The blue-cloaked guard only acknowledges your existence when you step out of the darkness of the path and into the light from the lamps. The guard stands in the middle of the pool of light, looking warily at the darkness beyond you. Up close, the guard's blue cloak, threadbare and mossy along the hem. A pattern of embroidered suns runs along the collar, but the gold thread is dull, the kohl around her eyes smudged. Well, Thomas, she asks, are you going to ask your questions, or are you just going to stare? Her tongue is brusque. Her expression is curiously eager. You do not think Varchus receives many visitors. Your name is not Tamas. You correct her politely. The guard looks scandalized and tries to stop her ears. All those who are not Varchasi are Tamas. You have been touched by darkness, and it has taken your name. She fixes you with an admonishing look and adds, "It is very ill-mannered to pretend you still have one." You begin to see a little why Varchas is not often visited. It looks like you will have to get used to being called Tamas if you wish to enter.
Masks, monikers, whatever. As long as you let us in the part.
It all seems a bit wasteful, possibly even ostentatious. We must always walk in Mihir's light, so we burn our lamps night and day to banish darkness from the mirrored city. She tells you proudly, "If we let darkness corrupt us, we would not be Varchasi any longer, but Tamas like you. You wonder why is that so terrible a fate?" Her mocking laugh answers you even before your words do. "Yes, it would be terrible indeed, Tamas." And before you ask, she adds, "No, I do not have any desire to leave Varchas. The rest of the Neath has fallen from Mihir's grace, and I have no wish to join them."
It's also a rude way to depict our tattoo.
I like to think that we're just like, "Hey, that's my wife you're talking about," and then show her the tattoo. Does she like her job? Does anyone? "It is a great honor to guard the mirrored gates," she snaps defensively. She gestures to the edge of the pool of light illuminating her post. "It is very dangerous. Even a small stumble and I could fall into the dark." Her voice goes thready. "I would be banished from Mihir's grace. I would lose my name. That is why they only send the bravest outside the walls."
Crazy. Let's give her a shove for jollies.
Just kick her into the... Ooh, no!
One of us. Google gobble, one of us, one of us. Hello, Thomas.
She's like, "That one doesn't count." Scrambles back into the light.
She would just murder the hell out of us and take our ship.
Yeah. Absolutely. "Bess, don't touch the mirrors. Don't even look into the mirrors," she says, her voice hard. "And try very hard not to dream. You're expecting something on the lines of 'don't murder anyone,' or 'only wear on special occasions.' Still, you nod and smile. So murder is legal. Good. We have no more questions." The guard watches as the Blimmigan whirls into the darkness, and she shakes her head. "More of your outland pollution, Tamas. Mihir will see to it, I imagine." Well, that wasn't a good idea. "I wish to enter." She makes a mark in her ledger before ringing a brass bell. The mirrors of the gates rearrange to give you space to pass, but never once allow shadow to touch the guard. "Our ways are not yours, Tamas. Remember that, and walk in the light of Mihir." Crystal and saffron, a pair of thick, fireproof gloves dangle from a silver chain at her waist. "I'm too important to play guide to you, Tamas," she tells you before even opening your mouth. "I'm the keeper of the Western Principal Mirror." She points up at an enormous, multifaceted mirror set atop each of the city's 5 towers. "I'm only here because I'm looking for my idiot brother. He's probably busy pouring wine down some pretty dark-eyed boy's throat in a tavern." Is it a matter of great urgency, you wonder? "He's late for his lamp checks in the sacred district," is her terse reply as she hurries away. "If Agnihotri found out, he'd be lucky to end up a lake dredger." I've never heard of D's. Let's speak to the white-cloaked guard. Tamas, he presses his hand together in greeting, then gives you an anguished look. You look terrible. Are you sick with terrible outsider disease, or is that what your nose is naturally like? Over your protestations, he gives you directions to the hospital. Oh, the medics are all butchers, to be sure, but they walk in the points of the guardhouse and vague directions of the temple of Mihir and street bars and gaming houses. You don't want to get a reputation for being inhospitable. He laughs as if he made a grand joke, and you laugh along weakly. One cheesy joke. The waves are flecked with light. He looks utterly overjoyed to make your acquaintance, the bangles on his wrist flashing as he presses his hands together in greeting. My friends and I would be honored if you would attend a small gathering with us, Tomas. We are so eager to hear about the world outside Varchas's walls. It seems an innocuous enough invitation, but then why does his gaze dart around so anxiously as he tells you how to find his mansion in the Eastern District?
Oh, absolutely. But their beer's good, so.
True. Actually, well, we're exploring. We will see about fuel situation later. Entertainment in Varchas. Think of wine glasses and companionable shouts. 57%, 39%, 48%. I wonder where we'll find that man's brother. Probably gaming. They're playing on an ornate board with pieces of mirrored chips and snakes made of bone. Oh, the same game that the Zaylers were playing. You can't seem to grasp the 7 basic patterns of the mirror pieces, and other players can't seem to explain why you can't play the bone snake in the supplementary round. You begin to suspect they are making up the rules merely to cozen the Tamas. Well, I lost a terror at least. Ah well. Even an exhibition match requires some skill. You rake across your opponent's arm with your first slash, and the arbitrator calls off the match. Apparently it is very bad manners to draw blood. You hear someone mutter, "Bloody Tamas," and "Dark touched," and make a strategic retreat. Oh, I'm sorry, I got kicked out because I'd already won.
Yep, sounds about right.
Pointlessness. Well, we must leave.
Can't leave. We have to go to our room like a good boy. We
Oh
don't get no
no.
chicken tendies.
Sent to bed without dinner.
No tendies, no orphan bread.
How uncouth. Ah, the kitchens, you say? Or the courtyard? We could try to not sleep.
Well, if we don't sleep, we don't dream, which we're probably not allowed to do.
Well, they said try not to dream. The town's 5 principal mirrors are mounted on coiled spring mechanisms and alter their angles subtly to create the impression of evening. Across the city, the firekeepers throw pinches of colored powder into the lamps, and the quality of the light yellows to a softer brightness. The wine-mazed lamplighter. Oh, we could find our friend the lamplighter. He's dressed in saffron robes and indeed pouring wine down the throat of a very attractive, dark-eyed boy. You could tell him his sister is looking for him. Oh, that was his sister.
We can daydream about her. Come on now.
He starts up in horror, spilling burgundy red wine everywhere. His young companion looks irritated. I'm late, he shouts. Here, forgive me. The Anguillatore is going to skin me alive. He pumps your hand in gratitude. Thank you, Tamas. I won't forget this. Here, take my arc jewels. The fuck is an arc
Crazy.
jewel?
Sounds rad.
Yeah, I want one. Smell of cooking mingle with the fungus rot, but you aren't going to let that put you off your food. The inn's cook makes thick spiced stews of fungus flowers and lotus root, eaten with chunks of boiled cassava and rice imported from inland. But it's the light, hungry fruit grown in the city which makes your mouth water. Tart scented oranges and bruised yellow bananas. Pineapple bursting with juice, tender coconut with the silky white flesh scooped out and sap sweet on the tongue. Do you not eat meat, you ask in wonderment, and the inn cook calls to me here for strength. It is forbidden to eat the flesh of the living creatures, he says. Lucky the Varchasi don't fancy the seafaring life. We shall try not to sleep. Up late, reading, thinking, watching. The shouts from the streets die as the Varcha sleeps, but you're tired. And next morning... Dawn in Varchas. Outside time in Varchas is strictly rationed. Each morning at dawn, the guard visits the inn to eject any Tamas they find. They are polite, but definite. Well, we're done there, apparently. Shops. You have no shops. Well, what the hell is the point of you, then?
What's this? All you have is a good and compelling story? Fie on you. Fie. Yes, I did steal that from your inevitable job entry. Thank you.
I thumb thy nose at thee, Port Erden Mez.
I go away before I taunt you a second time.
I told them we already have one. Nope, don't like that.
No.
That's right, you turn away. Thank God he was in a fog bank.
Yeah, that was a little dicey. Alright, water time.
Oh, yes, water. That's an important thing to have. Hail hydrate.
Sorry, I couldn't talk. It was my
Oh, good. Merry Christmas. Nope.
No! Oh man, that face with the hand, that's crazy.
This is another supposed king of the deep's hold.
So many kings, so little time. Are we at the edge?
We are at the edge of the map. Means I need to have a plan for how we're going to get out of here.
Especially because we're now at 4 fuel.
We're going to have to run with the lights off. I guess we're going to have to head back to London. Even though it took us 20 fuel to get out this far. Might be worth a quick stop off in here.
Yeah, we may as well.
Oh, good. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. The King Eater's Castle. An old veracity lives here in the far reaches of the Z. Oh yes, one fuel. Yeah, don't have that time. Lose your mind. Offer your thoughts at the altar. Do not do this.
How frank.
Eat your crew. Not all of them will go easily. Okay.
Oh my god.
Construct the fulgent impeller. Under the direction from your mechanic, your crew piece together slabs of black ivory, together as the ancients were said to assemble stone walls without mortar. Sometimes they must saw a piece in half, or braid its sides to make it fit, but the work proceeds with surprising speed. The impeller begins to take shape, a squat, heavy-shouldered shape, like a scarecrow built to resemble an engine. So we have the casket. We need an element of dawn, 40 Stygian ivory. We need the mechanic's secret from Frostfound, and the unsettling sage. Let's compile a port report and then pretend we were never here.
Everything is horrible.
No, turn off the light. We must make it somewhere with no lights. I suppose...
Think we can make Khan's Shadow? Or is there somewhere else that can get us gas?
Maybe the Isle of Cats?
Well, it's on the way to Khan's Shadow. Worth a try.
Yep. We just gotta dodge this shining dreadnought, though. You know, both of them.
Jesus. Come on, baby, thread the needle.
He's trying to sell us a subscription or something, I know it. Only door-to-door salesmen are this determined.
And bright.
Man. Don't remember if we found... Could we buy things at the Mangrove College? I can't remember at all. It's not worth the detour if it's not going to net us anything. Isle of Cats it will be then.
Thankfully, they dispense the glow sticks in hot wax.
The Autumn Islands is close by to the west. Well, that's pretty close. Is that a port, though?
What do you mean, Tim? Canopus.
Because of the cat girls.
Oh, okay, sorry. I do have a touch of the scramble brain.
There's nothing here we can use. It just leads us to the melting islands.
That's a pretty big praise, sorry, Tamu.
Oh, thank you so much, Atamu. We're going to have to take our chances at the Mangrove College, I guess. That'll cost fuel. Nothing to be done. Because I won't have the fuel to reach the Isle of Cats now.
Sorry, buddy. It's glub glub for you.
That's not good.
No.
We gathered some supplies.
Yeah, we're not gonna starve.
Hmm. No, we didn't really get anything from it. There's nothing we can really pay for.
Gotta try for cats.
Yep. We have enough.
Crossed.
Yeah. We do have enough supplies that we might be able to burn them. Well, it's also because Scrumbles is, immune to fear. He doesn't know how to be afraid.
He's not afraid of silly words. He eats books.
Well, we made it to the island of cats. That's amazing. Question is, will the terror get us before we get home?
Oh, we've gone home crazy before.
Hmm. Hey!
Praise be.
Praise him. And also go to Port Cavendish. Let us compile a port report first. Spend a half a day observing the docks. Notice astonishing number of variety of ships. Was that a carnate trimaran nestled between a vessel from the Iron Republic? The dockhands complain loudly they have never been busier. The catties talk ceaselessly and carelessly about smuggling and piracy. But even the most hardened sailor lowers their voice when they mention the king. They even go quieter when they talk about the Rose Garden. You make careful notes, and perhaps the Admiralty will understand what they mean, if you don't. I think some time at a cat house would be useful in our current predicament.
Ah, yes, where all sailors belong. The fuck palace.
The fucking drug palace. It's very important that it has both.
If not, it's only one thing, and you just can't have that.
Oh no, of course not. It's a package deal. They go hand in hand.
Absolutely.
Just rearranging myself slightly on my chair. Ugh. We can ask what the red honey is. Of course, only the particulars may have slipped your mind. Oh good, I grained one terror. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Surely this... How much do I need?
I don't want to comfort a sea captain. I want them to comfort me.
Ooh, sunlight. Yes, we do need to do that, but we don't have the veils for it. Well, I guess we're just going to have to make the run back. What's our hold like? 24, you say? Got quite a way to go. Actually, do they have anything else we can buy? Just supplies. Grab a couple of supplies as well. If we run her hot, we might be able to get home faster.
I know somebody was asking, what is the crew slot that we're missing?
Cook.
Cook.
We could try and break out our friend, the, what's him, Machiga? What's he called? No, I have no desire to fight a bound shark.
I don't care how sad it is.
It is particularly tormented.
Oh man, yeah, those are eyes.
Those are eyes.
What up, the Dilf?
Hello, Dilf. Only a 20% chance.
We're gonna get eaten by giant toads, man.
More than likely. Oh, they had fuel.
Well then.
I will keep that in mind. No, Dilf, you were here for the last one. We have not acquired any extra tattoos so far. Although our terror's getting quite up there.
Yep, I think we need to go back and visit our wife.
We don't have a wife in this one yet.
Excuse me? Our clave maiden would be very cross with you, Captain.
Well, she hasn't married us. If she loves it, she should put a ring on it.
Maybe that's fair.
Because I ain't gonna do it. I ain't no simp.
She better propose. Oh, hey. Oh, this poor guy.
Help me, Captain, I'm stuck on a lamp. Whatever will I do? Help me, Step Captain.
Oh, yikes.
I apologize for my outbursts. Never stops, geometry. You know how it is. It's lonely on the Z.
Even together.
I think we can reduce some terror here. Thank God.
And it's only 3, but we take that.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Oh my god, Dilf. You better not have kids, because that's what we're calling them.
Oh, no. What do you think those Blemigans we keep putting ashore are?
We have such a fucked up family.
Oh, it takes all sorts. Well, thank you, Inevitable Geometry. And congratulations, Andari Wolf. It does indeed get that chafe. Oh,
Holy!
thank you so much, Itamu. Everyone, enjoy your subscriptions. Unlock all of our wonderful emotes.
Hi, Ninja Villager.
Yeah, it did actually. They just the last thing they released was the Imperial Edition, I think it was called. That added a bunch of new content. Ah, that's right. We needed to come here for our irrepressible cannoneer. A shared and sordid past. Even with the bride, the factor is reluctant to talk. But it seems the cannoneer knew him in the old days. And he's even more reluctant to have the cannoneer talk about the old days. Finally, he gives in. It was a place called Easterval. Do you know it? It's, a striking place. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. It's east, a long way east. We took it off all the maps. Not that the maps lasted Z anyway, that's all I know. Shall we let the past lie where it fell? Nope, we're starting a hype train.
We're gonna be doing work with Mr. Train again.
We sit in the veranda of the factor's house, looking over the fungal jungle, an expanse of green and sour gold. The air is thick with hovering spores. The scones are stale, even the tea has a hint of mildew. But the factor is good company. He shares odd stories about the ice and roses of Irem, monstrosities of the Sea of Lilies, and a little restaurant in Vendabite where he enjoyed the most extraordinary seafood. Vendabite. I know I'd never met a tomb colonist who could cook, but you must visit the place. Do you know it? He has a load of Boligus frond carted aboard your ship. He waves away your thanks. I have eaten so much of the stuff I fear it might be transformed entirely into fungus. He leans confidentially towards you. It happens, you know, but one does not have to eat rather a lot of it first. Thank you so much, everyone.
Guy's going off. Holy shit.
Ah, yes. It's odd how these hype trains work, where it takes individual people to set them off. You gained a supply and some fragments. We'll compile a port report, because we do need some more fuel. Well, I mean, I'm still amazed that there's any left in London at this point.
Honestly, I think they actually cultivate them for us.
Mr. Crab, you appear to be stuck. It would be a shame if someone shelled you from afar.
Sweet, sweet crab cheese.
Well, we got a hunting trophy out of him.
Honestly, you guys don't gotta. You don't have to send it. We appreciate it very much. It doesn't have to be a train. That's all I'll say.
Yes.
Wow, Zinthar, I see how it is.
Always,
Praise
Jack.
him. Praise him.
Ironically, it'll almost be a wasted dock now.
Oh,
Oh, the cry goes up. Drownies in the water. The pale faces of the drowned dead bob up like lamps. They're singing. Drown out their song with the roar of the engines. Drownies are drawn to fear like pickpockets to crowds. Stoke the engine as hot as they'll go. It will use fuel and may damage the ship, but you'll drown out their wretched song. Yeah, sure. It only costs one hull. Yes, thank you, revenue men.
Jesus, Atamo. Too strong, my friend.
Again, everyone, thank you so much for that. We really do appreciate the support. At least we managed to reduce our terror a little bit. Harbour Master, we would love some money and talk. I'm going to pass on this strategic information. I need the money, unfortunately. It's just not nearly enough. 30 echoes. Oh, we'll submit the Shepherd Isles as fact. Well, I failed. Candidly. Not sure why you saw fit to trouble us with this nonsense. Is there anything else? No. Station 3. This is my colleague, Mr. Villain, of the Ministry of Public Decency. Mr. Villain, this good captain report is here. If you would care to, yes, the fire is already lit. Let us, there we go. Now only ashes remain, and it might have caused such a lot of trouble. Thank you, Captain. We appreciate your discretion. Here is your payment. You need not trouble yourself further with this affair. Very good. 20 echoes from that. Cumian Canal. The Utashroom. Gets us 50 echoes. Iron Republic. Yes, yes, that'll happen. Mangrove College. The Isle of Cats. 30 echoes. The Fathom King's Hold. What's the old monster up to now? Did the oracles look hungry? The Mirrored City, eh? Think we're barbarians, do they? 30 new echoes. 20 new echoes, and... Despair's Fastness. Quaker's Haven. Demu Island.
We will, Night Owl. We will.
Oh, we will, absolutely. The happiest of births.
Or else.
Oh, I know where to get devil bone dice and mutter salt. Suppose we'll head north this time, because we need to go to Easterval and answer the burning question. Why is there a hole in the sky there?
What can we do with it?
So much to be done. Ah, the likely lass. I do love the likely lass. Look, we get around, okay?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Watchful curios don't really get us much.
So inevitable geometry, I'm pretty much just picturing the family from Every Sperm is Sacred. And instead of medical experiments, it's to the orphanage. No, I'm sorry. It's to the orphanage with the lot of you.
Scientific experiments.
Oh, we'll be scientific with them, alright.
How many of these do I have? I have 4 of them. I have an ambiguous eelith, lamentable relic, strange catches. 10 echoes is hardly worth it, really. What is in our hold at the moment? Ah, yes, of course. Ah, we have some... We could sell all of this, though. That, sell that, and sell that. Much better. What are our current objectives? Speak to the exile about the name's prison. Behind her glasses, you sense somehow that she has closed her eyes. You must have mastered the map, she says softly. Entered the house of every power, and you'll need to bring burning truth or match the burning name. Interesting.
And you will be praised.
Our current objectives are to praise Zorg. Oh, in the only way I know how. With fire and wrath.
Don't worry, you can do that on the ship. I'm part of the sect that puts out fires so that they can burn later.
So these basically give us some simple upgrades. I don't know really what it actually does.
Solar flare. Wait, cheese updates? What? You making cheese, Night Owl?
He received some cheese from Sir Diggs, I believe.
Oh, that's rad.
So not a macaroni and cheese kind of cheese then. So they want souls. Port report fall in London. Perhaps not. Let's go and rest in our townhouse.
Ooh, a whole wheel. White cheddar, mild.
Mm.
Very respectable.
Ah, the incarnadine robe of Mr. Sachs. It sits on your chair. This has possibilities. Do I have 5 spaces of cargo free? I do indeed. Ho, ho, ho. Londoners give generously to Mr. Sachs. Is it really that time of year? Some of them ask. But a shake of the sack is all that it takes to convince them it is better to give than to receive the crimson beast of winter's displeasure. You return home with bulging sack of shiny new toys. When you next wake, the robe is gone.
Oh, now we get scintillate. Grumble, grumble.
At least it's only 2. We still would have been 1 short.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Still
Or
annoying.
or unfair, as it were.
Quite. We now have 18 drowning pearls, though. And a judgment egg. And 2 approved romantic literature. I wonder if there's anything we can make in our study. I need 7 lamentable relics for that. We could make a serene aquarium.
Aquariums are really nice.
Yeah, so that'll increase my we should write a will though. How much does that cost us? 200 echoes. We can spare it.
With how dangerously close we've come to no fuel. Yeah.
Yep. We shall need it this time. Yeah, we can make another captivating treasure. Very good.
Gosh, one of these days I'd like to see a Song of the Z written.
Ah, it's such an undertaking. Can we rest one more time, perhaps, or should we not bother? It is 100 echoes a turn, and it reduces 15 terror. We're at 26. Some more crew, perhaps? Sure, why not? Ah, good. Bring out your children, you're tired, you're poor.
Bring out your eagle, eager, you're supple and bored.
Well, we've grabbed a new 14 to 15. That's pretty good. So we need to make for Easterville because we have a mission there. And we need to drop off this lady at Guider's Morn. And I'm only too happy to acquiesce. But I would also like to pick up our friend the cook.
Make finding all of those critters that we waste out in the sea more palatable.
Exactly. Don't know how he didn't see that coming. Ah, some fucking prisoners, honey. That does sound nice, Night Owl. Except for beef heart tomato, I've never been a fan of those ones.
You guys
Indeed.
got 10 minutes to call whether we make it home or not.
Ah, the predictions, yes. I forgot about them. I do get caught up in a good story. Visit a certain little restaurant.
Oh, do we have a catch for him?
I do believe we do. Offer a strange catch, yes. What's that, a 50%? It's a fine final product is edible. If you close your eyes, it probably better pickled. We could engage the poissonnier.
Holy shit.
He expensive.
Not as expensive as putting 16,000 goob on you not making it home.
Ah, my captain, the things we will catch, that we will consume, that we will experience. We will discover the seventh sensation, you and I. The taste that one tastes with the heart. You there, sailor, careful with the brazen alembic. It's worth more than your wretched soul.
How dare! We are not a lame horse.
Sir.
Yes, London is home.
We can show him our very angry dream snakes again. They won't stay imprisoned long, but longer than I will. It becomes motionless for so long that you wonder if it's finally truly dead. At last it expels a rattling breath and points wordlessly to a Khoisan mask on the trophy stand, half visible in the gloom. Elder continent it wheezes, made within sight of the mountain. Bear it and think of me.
Hot.
We did get another captivating treasure out of that, though. We've done Virik, Gant. Oh, yes, Gant and Pelagian. We still need Violent, which we can get from Port Cecil. Irigo, I don't remember where. Cosmogone and Aposian, which we can get from Port Cecil as well. And let's write a port report and be on our way.
20-second eye break.
Nope. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And a stretch. And a water break. Thank you very much, Night Owl and Tatamu. We greatly appreciate that.
Mysterious, I have to build up my bank before I can deliver rewards such as that. Thank you for standing in my stead.
Posture check. Yep, still hunched over. I'm working on it, though.
Oh, not me. Camera posture's straight.
Let's see. We could go for Wither. Or do we dare go to Frostfound again? But first stop.
Purples here.
Nah, true. That sounds about right.
It's nothing to sneeze at.
Oh, I didn't master it in Unterzee, but it definitely gave me some fearlessness on the other sea.
Oh!
Oh, he's all in.
No faith on the heart.
His wife? Nope, just a crack steam pinnace.
Ornanello. Hey, Joel.
Ah, 5 supplies that we're probably going to have to throw overboard. How unfortunate. Oh no.
Somebody's getting one hell of a payday, no matter which way this goes. Hell yeah.
I'll have to be extra reckless then. I mean, we do have to go all the way to Easterval.
And everything possible in between. At this point, there can't really be very many islands that you haven't found.
There's possibly a few. Yeah. Don't you dare forget me. You stand on the bridge with the likely lass's locket in your hand. It's a risk for both of you. Shorebound lovers grow lonely, and Z captains die young. No, I have a sweetheart in London. Damn it.
Uh-oh.
I will hold on to it.
Still 2 minutes of betting. 62,980 for you to make it home.
Let's try and lose some terror. The drinking den by the dock cradles is a good place for your crew to find companionship and let off steam. But although Guider's Morn is a free port, the Corsairs prefer their own, and askance at respectable Londoners. Your crew teach the limpet a whole cycle of epically filthy sea shanties. At one point you could swear you hear your name inserted in one of the more complex verses, but you maintain a diplomatic silence. I wonder what that could be about.
I like how the only real goob currency is actually DFAs.
She inhales the air and smiles, perhaps for the first time. As I remember it, she remarks, less mud, more rum. Oh, well, that was 120 echoes. Can't argue with that.
Well, at least you paid the piper.
Exactly.
Morning, pumpkin.
A steaming bathhouse on a spur of rock. Water slops over the edge of tubs. Out over the edge to join the Z far below. Scarred captains boast drunkenly of the prizes they have taken and the victims they have marked out. You listen from the shadows.
Yep, get your bets in. Little time left. Also, please write that shanty, Dead Elf. Please. You write it, I'll sing it, brother.
You know, I have the perfect filk song that you could adapt for that as well.
Ooh.
I'll have to remember what it's called, but it's one of the ones from Carmen Miranda's Ghost, I believe.
I know them all by heart. Any of the stanzas, and I'll just pick it out for you.
What will I have when I've emptied my clip?
Is that the like the one with the where the pirate retires?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah.
Or
That's
else
actually the one I don't know very well, but it is a good song.
there is also the other one where he sings about all of his lovers. But I can't remember the name of that one either.
Spaceman's Dilemma? Hang on.
Number 5? Legally distinct Cthulhu, yes. They needed payment of 3 scintillate, dual wielder. And I couldn't find scintillate in time, so the child melted, unfortunately. But as we were saying, the best we can hope for is to... You know, we tried. We did our best. And in the darkness of the sea, that's more than most.
It is track 6, Spaceman's Dilemma.
There you go. Because that one could be easily adapted, I would think.
Oh, especially.
Hmm.
I think we do need to find a couple more ladies, but yes.
We've got the Likely Lass, the Deviless, the Pirate Poet, the Clardery Heir.
Yeah.
Can I propose to the Carnelian Exile? Oops, that was the wrong button.
So long as we make up our own words, yeah. I'm pretty sure that nobody's going to catch us on them. That's true, Aloe. That's true.
Yes. Only on the internet is it an acronym.
Yeah, but I don't want to take any chances. And it's better if they're more fit for theme. In my opinion, anyway.
Well, they're like folk songs, really. Folk songs also have no claim because they were written and adapted by everyone. There's no single writer.
You'd be surprised, Night Owl. I can harmonize pretty good with a lot of people.
We can try one day.
It will be a fun try.
I need 10 more mirrors. She does hearts, iron, hearts, pages, mirrors. Here we go. I have 22 secrets. There we go, that's much better. One more.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that, Night Owl. Not everybody can have everything.
Absolutely. Actually, I do believe I have an officer who will let me upgrade my pages. He does mirrors as well. But I think it's her. Risky chance to boost your veils. Well, I don't really need to boost my veils.
We'll sound like dying cats and it will be excellent.
Dying in heat, whatever.
Well, I mean, that's what's going to happen if we challenge the buddies to our favorite game.
Indeed. Shall we enter the castle? Well, after we take some tea.
What should we do with a London urchin?
What do we do with the London sailor? What do we do with the London sailor?
Lash him fast to the hull.
Use him as bait for a spider. Let's go into Frostfound. We need the mechanic. We need his secrets.
We will take his secrets.
Into the sapphire chamber. The corridor shimmers with blue as rich as the sky over the surface. Fills your ears, but the air is still.
Thanks for checking into the copyright stuff, gentlemen.
Yes, thank you very much. Well, let's recall other places where there is no sky. You are far from any sky. Stare fiercely into that fierce blue and call to your mind your memories of skyless islands. Let's try it again. One more time. Yes!
Hey.
Yes, this blue is a brittle, savage barrier. Press against it, it will shatter, spilling you into the high wilderness. But you are safe in the dark. You are afraid, but you have mastered your fear. I don't like how you need to increase your terror to go further. What's my terror at? Because the only other way to go through is to step into the sky. Oh well, let's do it. We have a lot of veils anyway. Enter the Amethyst Gallery. Over here, a corridor is deep violet of the more colourful Unterzee corals. Dappled shadows drift like fish. You're at the centre of hunters' attention. Things like and unlike sharks, long, sleek, half visible behind the walls. You have the sudden sense that they are vaster than sharks, vaster than Frostfound itself.
Whoa, look at his fucked up teeth.
Here is the way to the heart of Frostfound. You will not escape unscathed. How many sea stories? I have 2. Well, we'll give it a risk challenge. Nope. Let's just go through then. Terra Profundi. Great, sad, dead eyes like stagnant crater lakes. Mouths which could drink rivers. Your entire ship would be a glint on a speck and a pockmark of the least limb of these things. Every time you enter the battle, you will remember this.
That's kind of why I don't, wanna chance anything with music rights. It's just also very dubious. And, like, one little fuck up and half the stream's just, like, cut off from sound. And, like, I will not accept that risk.
Hmm. Oh, how many tales of terror do I have? Well, I have 9 of these, so that should be okay. You're bathed in crimson light, thick as cream. It warms your skin and fills your mouth with the taste of iron. This is only a memory of a memory, a voice intones. The crime is forgotten. Its shadow remains. Compare your own memories of horror, find similarities, but keep safe distance. Understand the fear that haunts this place without surrendering to it.
Boom,
Oh, that was
handled.
easy. Enter the Emerald Vista. The green forests of poison leaves haloed by arclight. Leaf shadow in motion, chilly air, the scent of pine. Brushes. Rich, deep, fresh green, infinite depths and tints. If secrets had a color, it would be this. It baffles and delights the eye. A chilly wind brushes you. Something sought, the voice intones. Something lost. Ooh, only an 18%, but I do have a lot of fragments. You could wander in the color forever. Seek little fragments of understanding to steer by. Failed again. Failed. 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 Come on. I'll just keep trying till I succeed.
It's only one tear.
Yeah, well, it loses me 1 terror. There we go, succeeded. The rock is the flood. There are changes which will wash away all that you were and all that you are. Nothing is familiar. Everything is as new as morning. But you have something to cling to. But I don't have enough terror now. I have to try again. Yeah, we can just sacrifice a point of mirrors. I can get it back quite easily. Here's
We
the
can train
bruh.
all
Sorry?
we can train all the traits now, right?
Everything except for pages, which is our weakest stat.
Mm.
But that's always the hardest one to train up. There's only like 2 officers that can get you pages, and I can't remember who they are. Even when you close your eyes, the light does not diminish. That's going to cost us a point of pages, though, but that's okay. A softer, pearlier mirrorful glow coils from this corridor. Is this Frostfound's pearl? What dark inclusions provoked it? This, the mechanic says very quietly, is as far as we go. Let us take what we came for and get out. I don't want to see what's in the fog. Not again. Has he been here all along? Nothing is certain, Frostfound. It sure is. Leave. But there it goes. It goes down again. Let's take some tea as well. We can lose some terror now.
50's fine.
50 is fine. I've had much worse with 50. Survived much worse as well. We do need to... Sorry?
No, go ahead. You're good. Go ahead.
We're going to go to the Chapel of Lights to pick up our strategic information, refuel Mount Palmerston, and then head on down to Eastervale. Because we have something we need to pick up there as well.
For once, we're leaving Frostmourne with good fuel and great supplies.
Hmm. It's very unlike us.
Like I was gonna say, we once made it home on 98 Terror.
Yes, London.
It was a harrowing run home.
He really ran the razor's edge on that one, that's for sure. Now, if we can just avoid Mount Nomad, I'll be very happy.
Oh, you might not should have spoke his name.
That's what we keep saying about the devil.
I could see Mount Nomad being a friend of the devil.
Nope. We need to go north.
The hallucinations were all fun and games until that one Zayler went bonkers fruit candy and leapt off the side of the ship.
Just like, I can fly. No, you can't. That's not up. That's down. All right, have fun. Let's collect our information we were sent for.
Angry Pumpkin has a point. There is another waifu for the song.
No, what's that one?
Not Nomad, of course.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Inevitable geometry. He was a free spirit. We encourage that. Our ship is all about outside our mind and skin thinking.
Don't particularly want to waste time here, though. Mount Palmerston is so close by. Oh, and while we're here, we can pick up those 7 trinkets that the gentleman back in London would like.
Oh yes, the gentleman with the glasses.
I do believe we have a gift for the wistful deviless as well.
The end we fear then. Well said. Well said, Angry Pumpkin.
Indeed. Well, we can try to independently verify it. Aha, we succeeded. Scramble up the stones, the ground is warm. You grow tired. Before you, more than halfway up, your mouth is full of ashes. There is sound in the earth, a profound, complex, overwhelming drone like the buzzing of a billion bees. You bend your head closer, closer, and feel the sounds tingling in your teeth and bones. Now you can make out words: judgment, dream, Zolt, alliance, ecstasy. The sound overcomes you, and your vision blurs to red and grey. When you wake, you're in the Deviless's cottage. Your head is in her lap. I found you on the slope, she says. I thought it better to bring you in before you heard anything you shouldn't. She smiles. Strictly speaking, I should burn your ears off, but it's so nice to see you.
Such a sweetie.
Mm. The Deviless keeps little snakes as pets, now and each no bigger than her little fingers. She scratches their heads, and she calls them by name, and once when she thinks you aren't looking, she pops one in her mouth to chew it like a licorice treat. What did they say, she asks.
Live gummy snack.
Mmm. Just a taste. The Deviless opens the parcel. Amanita sherry. She pours you each a splashy glass, chattering giddily. She blushes when she sees you push the glass away, force of habit. I don't really want to poison you. Such good news, isn't it? You really think they'll trust me? I would so love to get away from this ghastly little rock. Back to where the souls glow and the dances never end. So listen, I have something more valuable for them. The name of 7 devils back home who remain loyal to the aristocracy. To the brimstone. Here, take the names, give them to the embassy, ask them if I can come home. Sail swiftly, my brave captain. All my hopes rest with you. One message from the wistful Deviless. Bill has given you a second, more valuable message for the Brass Embassy.
Inevitable geometry. One shudders to know the true passions of our captain.
He is a man of thin morals.
Very thin.
And great ambition, so a dangerous combination indeed. Got our port report for Palmerston. You know, we haven't dug in the ruins for a long time, and we do have some spare money. Ah well, no luck. Now, what did we need? We needed Devilbone dice.
Yep.
7 of them. We also need Stygian ivory. Don't know where to buy that yet.
To be fair, Angry Pumpkin, what's natural to lust over out there? Except for maybe the likely lass. Friction pads.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong, that's true.
What am I fighting? I don't see anything, game. We can go deeper into the nightmare. Yeah, he wants to learn me still.
Mixed Zorg blessing.
It's one of those double-edged Zorg's blessings.
More like a sword of Damocles.
I'm pretty sure that the only thing we have access is to old Zayla's tales about how to cure the itch.
That's usually just go get more.
Pretty much. We need a sack of dark drop coffee beans for here. But they do have an eclectic shop, I'm sure. We could buy a bunch of lamentable relics. We needed them for something, but nothing I can think of.
Secrets are finite, are they not?
There is basically levels. So when you run out of things to explore or do, you'll run out of the ability to get any more of them. Mm-hmm. Well, we can trade our extraordinary implications for money. We could buy them as well. Yeah, we can buy. Oh, wow, that's. We buy a bunch, we can get Searing Enigmas. Interesting. And then for 10 of those, we can get a Dread Surmise. But we must be on our way.
Rough economy.
It's very punishing, that's for sure. You'd be better off eating the coal and burning the hardtack, I think, Dual Wielder.
Jeez.
Oh, we could also stop by that delightful adventuress if we so care to. She's not dead. See if she's made any headway with that tomb.
Oh, on the other hands, yeah. I'll get check in on that little scam.
Ah, yes, the scampiest of scamps.
No, thank
Can you not? I'll lead you on a merry chase. Yeah, crash into the island. Do it. You won't. You're scared.
No balls.
Come at me, bro.
Don't tempt that. Come out of the Empire hands, there's just 3 of them staring at it.
Ah, I believe I've suddenly found an overwhelming desire to join the Empire of Hands. Which one was her? This one. Oh, it's you, of course. Help me with these blasted maps, would you? The monkeys are quite clueless. She shakes her head. They claim our souls uplift them, but if you ask me, it's just a case of monkey see, monkey do. Can you believe they think this Zeppelin of theirs will let them create a new empire? Wait, you there. Take that out of your mouth this very second. Oh. She seems to have accomplished something. Outside the vault, the delightful adventuress flits back and forth between her base camp and the vault entrance. To rush, darling, is to court tragedy. The delightful adventuress pays barely any attention to you as she prepares. She is not yet ready.
It says when she has a chance to organize her monkey workers. So we've got at least 3 more full trips around the Z before she's ready.
Ah, fair enough.
If ever.
If
She's
ever.
trying to organize monkeys.
It's like herding cats.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god, it just gets better.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm saving this. I'm saving and learning this. That's what we're doing today.
You have to make that my outro now.
Yeah, that can be done.
Now I have to Someone get that man a beer. Indeed. You've earned it.
What should we call this, Dilf? Mambo numbers in? Counting Zins is a pretty good name.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I like that one. Hey, mustache. Don't make me do it. Alright. Thankfully, this has a lot more armor than the standard ship does. Huh. Angry pumpkin. The Zins of our father.
Yes!
Oh dear. We have a mustache fish. Harvest its flesh and its mustache. And then the one is
you
oily.
have to get both.
Well, we could dig around in its innards. Not a pleasant job, but perhaps a profitable one. I do like profit.
We are suckers for money.
Intestinal mucus. Oh, good.
Zins of the Solar Empire. There you go.
There we go. Some more supplies. I'll take them. If I ever find another one of those, I'm killing it and taking its mustache and its flesh. Ah, and here we found our future empire. Sir, are you wearing a fake mustache? I'll have you know that this is the finest mustache from a mustache behemoth. So here's the thing. We're on an island with a hole in the ceiling. And we have found an Iron and Misery Company prototype component here. So it leaves you to wonder, what in the name of God were they playing with that punched a hole in the roof? The answer is a weapon to kill a god.
Oh. Oh, we need one of those.
Oh,
for one of our aspirations.
Yes. You see, my father had a child once, and Salt took him from me. Well, now I'm going to take Salt out of the Unterzee. Days of back-breaking labor unearth a cache of old bones, curios, and a meteorite. A broken armature of steel and copper sheaths its sides. The sailors fall black. Excuse me. The sailors fall back before it as the glyphs on its eyes crawl with fire. That's it, the cannoneer cries. This must be what broke the roof. It's very frightening. A seal of the red science. I never thought I'd see such a thing, but it's sleeping. We'll need a judgment's egg, and my friends in the Rhine Republic. We might be able to find an egg in Irem. The crew shrink back a little. Oh, such larks, such larks. Take the seal and a judgment's egg to the Iron Republic, south of London.
Von Unterbraun.
The Unterbraun. Yes, proud descendants of the other Brauns. And wouldn't you know it, I just so happen to have a judgment's egg.
Ooh.
We'll take that, and we'll go for a quick beachcomb.
Oh yes, the ablative beard.
And another outlandish artifact. That's pretty good.
This is why I wear a beard. For the face armor.
Yeah, I can't keep a beard for long. Itches me too much.
It stops itching after a certain length.
I've spent so long without a beard that I just can't grow them.
It is your face with which to weather the spice storm. Whether you let the spice flow or not, it is your prerogative.
Indeed. Well, we can stop off at Khan's Heart as well and refuel as best as we are able.
I refuse to shave my beard into anything less than a Grizzly Adams. So many people have just fucking called me that I may as well just own it.
Fair enough. As you should. I used to have quite long hair as well, but I cut that off many, many years ago and just haven't been able to grow that back either.
Amen, Angry Pumpkin. Amen.
Cheap and lazy. Yes, I was never a fan of the cost of haircuts.
That's at least 8 years veteran combined dual wielder.
Ooh, we can make a good amount off these outlandish artifacts. We'll easily cover the cost of everything else we had. I can't remember if we had a job for the Brine Bruiser at Khan's Shadow or not, or Khan's Heart. We may as well stop off and see.
Yeah. Can we not? That would show on your missions log, would it not?
I think it's in the Gazetteer. No, it doesn't look like it.
Why does it have to be radioactive?
Yeah, I would have thought chloroform by itself is enough.
Do you really need to have their teeth get itchy too?
It's only when you start losing your teeth you should worry.
Oh shoot, no thanks.
Yeah. Little bit of the Gant pole. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about the blind bruiser, so I guess we don't have anything at Khan's shadow or heart to worry about.
I mean, that's fair. Our money looked to be about ours.
Hmm. We've made quite a bit, actually. We're at 1,500 still, even
Yep.
after buying fuel and everything. We shall make for the Iron Republic. Via some
Boo,
other
Tim.
stops.
Boo.
Ah, yes, the word of Blake specials.
Word of bilk, indeed.
More like the word of Skeleton King.
No more questions.
But Blake was hiding, and he had all the power and money, and he built a massive army. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong,
No,
though.
no, that was pretty good. I'll give you that.
We can get a port report from Visage at least.
Yeah. Agreed, Night Owl.
Hmm.
So I think we should
Wifey?
over to Beard Wielder.
I don't think I need to set foot in there, but I do need to say hello to our wife. She may have brought us sandwiches.
That's fair, Tool. I'm pretty sure that I'm the same way. She's cutting some pretty good circles around you, though.
She's trying to avoid the landmass, but so am I, so we're kind of doing a little dance. I'm also trying to get my main gun on her. Means I have to cut it a little bit shallow. Hello, Pirate Poet. How are you, dear? Keeping well? Good to hear. I don't have any new children, do I? No? Good. Damn it,
Not this
Chumtree.
time.
Not today, at least.
Frankly, I don't know if we have or not, Adilf.
Oh no, we definitely tapped that barrel. Nope. What a break from Lord Trower. Thank you. As easy as it would be to take you on, particularly tormented bound shark, I have other things I must do.
Eat our water dust.
Like, hey, where'd they go?
Which way did they go? Which way did they go?
And again, I don't really want to pass up this opportunity for cheese.
And the shark does want to play.
He does.
You'll see, Duel.
Ooh, he does hurt a little bit more than I'd like.
We booped that snoot right off.
Oh, we gained a hunting trophy, but we failed. 2 hull, that's not terrible.
Although we are now in the red.
We are, but that's okay. We're right near Port Cavendish as well. We'll compile a port report. Go to the Abbey. Ah, we do have some lamentable relics. And I leveled up. She's only a recent novice and barely even instructed in the lower epistic mysteries. Still, she has some useful information to impart. The recent destabilization of the red honey trade elsewhere has been fortuitous for the Isle of Cats. Honey production can barely meet demand. The Abbess and the Lady of the Gardens are having some kind of dispute over staffing of all things. Meeting with the Abbess. We recite your news to the Abbess, voice stuttering every now and then in the cool silence of her office. Her face is entirely obscured by her thick veil. It is impossible to read her reaction. Nonetheless, you must have pleased her. She orders one of her novices to load your ship with a cask of mushroom wine. Yeah, I've got the space for that. The Abbey overlooks the rose garden, and to make your point, linger at the windows. The roses bloom, lush and wanton, each petal the color of a sunset. A tall woman in the golden veil picks her way between the thorned bushes.
That landmass is coming right at us. You all saw it.
Listen, I will fight that landmass, and I will take it to the bottom of the Unterzee with me if I must.
Tim, that's a... It's not Khan's heart. It's Fallen Khan's or whatever it is?
Khan's shadow?
Yes. That's Khan's shadow.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what that is. The Lady of the Gardens offer. Her name, she says, is Zyra. You should use it. Oh no. Is that the likely lass?
Uh-oh.
Hello, dear. How are you?
Look, I kept the locket. Look.
Please don't beat me. We have not met, have we? No, this is definitely the first time, but the Lady of Cages shakes her head sharply. Best to proceed as if it's the first, don't you think? This is totally the likely lass. A veil of gold mesh obscures only her eyes, leaving her glistening, bitten lips bare. Perhaps 100 small silver keys jangle in a bunch at her left hip. I think we should be friends. I'm very important, you know. Or I was. No, still am, she pauses. Yes, I'm quite sure I still am.
That's why you're in the locket, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm. It's always useful to be friends with important people, even if they're hazy on the subject. They choose one patron on the Isle of Cats. Choose well. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's good to have the person who is the keeper of the supply of red honey, right?
Yes.
You should come back
I would agree with that.
You should come back last Tuesday for another little chat. She pauses and half. No, that's not quite it, him. Come back soon, another time. Pick a good one. There aren't enough of those. That was probably a dismissal.
Well, we found our wife again. And then we found our likely lass again, although she's veiled. So, I guess stealthy on us?
I'm not sure at all. We'll just buy a few fuel, maybe one supply. That should be enough to get us home, or to the Iron Republic at the very least.
We are still trying to get home. Yes. There's still plenty of time to die.
Indeed.
And look at our hull. We are alarmingly low.
Indeed, we do have a distinct lack of hull at the moment. And we have quite a lot of terror. We should stop by and see if there's anything we can do for this poor, unfortunate. Maybe give one shot at trying to liberate him, because that'll give us pretty much everything we need for the impeller.
Tim, you want to tell Sabaton that we found the boat?
It's just like, oh, it's the Bismarck. That's a shame. It sank all the way down, it would seem.
I think you can sink just a little bit farther.
Yeah, you can get all the way to the bottom.
Oh, Jesus, Garth. Morning, Cookie.
Hey, Cookie. Right, everyone, Cookie's here. No more talking about the you-know-what.
Morning, Master Mayhem.
It's a high-risk challenge. 20% chance to succeed. I've done it with worse.
Oh, 3 crew, ouch.
And 15 terror.
Yeah, that's... We can't even do it now.
No, you only get one shot at it. But I was so far away from doing my pages to a decent level to attempt it that it wasn't worth it. Shark, really? I don't have time to deal with you, I'm afraid. Ow.
Crew lost 2? Damn.
It's alright, he can't see us now. I've gone dark.
Still quite a ways to go.
We've only got 3 fuel left. And quite a lot of terror. Maybe we should make for London first.
Make hard for London.
Oh, actually, the Shepherd Isles are just up here.
They got fuel?
They have fuel and a way to reduce terror.
Glorious victory is ours. Oh, he's just a wafer thin, pirate. Uh-oh.
Coils lazily around a Zayla who does not speak or cry out. She only steps into its embrace and is gone. Did you just imagine it? The Z is quiet, nothing stirs, but you saw the moon-pale limb of the monster. Was it there? Did the Zayla leap? Surely you didn't push her. Surely.
Of course not. That's silly.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like me. Initiate stagger defense.
I was gonna say, okay, stagger.
Let's go for a picnic. Oh, we got a new ambiguous eel. No worries. Well, we're out of the danger zone now. Well, I think I have enough fuel to make it to London, but the question now is, can I resist the terrors of the deep? Oh. Twice at once. This isn't good. It's eating all my crew. Ask and no one will answer. What is happening? Why are all my crew getting eaten?
Wait, did we lose another one?
We lost like 3 crew to the same tentacle. Hopefully
Oh,
it's
God.
full now. There's nothing I could do about it either. It just ate them. And now I'm stuck at half speed because it ate my crew.
Well, either way, somebody's about to get very rich.
We have enough fuel to make it. But at this speed, I don't know. And we have so much terror.
We're still so very scared.
I wonder if full speed ahead will work.
Well, I mean, that's just not very exciting.
Another one.
Oh, God!
It's just eating my crew.
Are we even gonna have anything left?
All power to engines. We must outrun it. Something in the deep stalks us. It hunts us.
It hungers for the flesh of our crew.
Like, please, Cthulhu, to London. We're so close now. We could go have tea with the Factor.
Jesus, you absolute mad lad! It might lower our terror enough, do you think?
That's the point. I have to try.
Oh, God.
We might even be able to pick up one more member of crew. At least then we have something to feed the demon.
Ah.
Oh, we lost 8 hull for that.
One crew.
Hello, Factor. It's so nice to see you. A total of 2 terror. I will take it.
Oh, we were at 96.
They're so close. We can taste it.
Angry Pumpkin, yeah. It might get so dicey that we might not make it. Or we're gonna make it to the fucking charlatans on the outside and have to buy exorbitantly expensive fuel just to get there. If we have the crew.
If we have anyone left alive. Burn the engines.
Taste this, Jackaranthia. And split eggplant.
But it's so small. Barely even a meal.
Oof. Oof.
Gentlemen.
Why you gotta tell them the truth like that?
Right on the edge. Right on the edge.
We know what that ship does. They sell very, very expensive fuel. For
If I don't gain,
unfortunate captains.
if I gain terror from the prices they have, that's for sure.
You could.
96.
Terror remains 94. Is it 96 terror?
96 at the moment.
Oh god, it still climbs.
We're right there. You can eat 2 more of my crew, but that is it. Thankfully, we won't gain any more terror because we're so close to London.
The emergency spare orphan.
Will we make it, or will we be dashed on the rocks like so many before?
No, we got this. Unfurl the orphanage banners.
Now recruiting. Many positions available for willing and unwilling applicants.
For willing and just applicants.
We did it!
Nice save. Now to give everybody their goob. Thanks for betting, everybody.
It was dicey. We did make it by the skin of our teeth. I'm gonna try and clear the music, though. There we go. Too dramatic for my taste.
I've got 9:16 EST. What say you?
Hmm?
For time elapsed?
About 3 hours, almost.
You got time for one more roll?
We have to go and get our god killer,
Hell yeah, we do.
at the very least. Maybe a quick jaunt down to the Grand Geode. I have to discuss something with them as well. Lose that 5 terror, lose 30 echoes, but oh, the likely lass. It's funny, I could have sworn I just met someone who was exactly like you, in another part of the sea. Perhaps I'm insane.
Bah, couldn't be.
No, never. Ah yes, we do need to patch up our hull. So let's get some new, fresh recruits. That got us 2 crew. Gonna need to do that a few more times, actually. 2 more crew. Can also go get a nice cheap person. No thank you, Maybe's daughter. She does increase veils, but we already have a veil increaser. Come one, come all. Fill our hold with as many creatures, people, orphans, whatever else you have to offer. We'll take them all. There we go. Cost us quite a bit on the old crew side, but that's okay. Do you have anything for the voracious diplomat? No. I'm going to keep this strategic information.
I believe one of the gods get angry if we have a full crew.
No, I mean, it's more for them to eat before they get to me. Indeed.
Well, I
Nah.
mean, able is crossed out, bodied is kept.
Do you contain faculties instead of all of your? Just a faculty will do.
At least one.
Exactly. Guide is Morn. That gets us some more echoes. Mount Palmerston. Some more fuel as well. Actually, we should go to the shops and sell off some of our curiosities. Ah, of course, I forgot almost. Here we are. That's a lot of money.
Hell yeah.
What would you like this time? 7 casket of sapphires? Or 1 colossal fluke core? There's only one place I'm going to get a colossal fluke core. Its name
Not
is
even
Mountain.
once.
Well, we've cleared out our hold at least.
Duel. The life expectancies aren't measured in months, they're measured in voyages. And
I
most
was-
of it's just one.
I was going to say hours.
Ours is pretty fair.
How many hours have you been with the ship? Oh, about 7. Oh. Well, it was nice knowing you. Tentacle reaches up and eats him.
Just casually eyes glass over, walks over to it, gets wrapped, rolls over.
Ventbite. Get some more echoes from there. Shepherd Isles. Oh, I succeeded in that Vales challenge, which got me 50 echoes.
Nice.
Isle of Cats. Visage. Lost Found. Festival. Khan's Shadow. Yeah, quite profitable this time around. I got more than I thought. Oh, damn it. Oh, no. That was a different thing. That's fine. We also need to go to the Brass Embassy. Pass on your independent verification. That gets us another 100 echoes, and the Deviless's second message to the Urbane Devils. Incendiary material. He reads the letter and emits a long, low whistle that resonates oddly in the metal fittings and gives you the faintest tingle of a toothache. There are some very senior names here. Very senior indeed. She wants to come home, eh? Well, either she's telling us straight, in which case the brimstone will have her baked into a pie, or she's trying to swindle us, in which case, well, I'd like her here so I can warm up my own pie oven. Either way, yes, the time has come. Bring her here, will you? We'll pay her fair. Thank you so much. You have advanced the cause of hell today. I mean, yeah, okay.
I don't know about that. They better not bake our bay in an oven.
Well, we can always take her back to the Iron Republic, I guess.
I suppose.
We only have 5 supplies. Huzzah! We have children. Mazel tov, a new creature joins the crew. Thank you, Delph. I took in one of our orphans. I didn't like the idea of actually owning a child.
He must have survived for a week.
The first of the Zentlings appears. Ship into dry dock. Here we go. Let's cash in some of our Admiralty favors. We have so many. And we were so very wounded.
Good lord, I don't think I've ever had that many Admiralty favors.
You can get a few if you work at it. Alright. To the south.
What do you think, chat? Do you want to run another prediction?
No, we got a no for a prediction.
That's one no.
Should we run a poll on whether or not we should run a prediction?
Hell, we may as well. We've got a yes from Master Mayhem, who farms us for goo. Oh, wibbly wobbly, timey bullshit.
Oh. Ooh, it's a tough challenge now. Its eyes rise like the moon. You look into it unflinching as long as you can. Its gaze strips you of your every defense. Your pride, your courage, your skin, your flesh. When its gaze falls on your naked bones, the terror wakes you screaming. Your crew watches you warily. They are beginning to lose faith in you.
You can still bet your Goobal though, but you have to, like, it'll prompt you to say, because you're a mod, that you have to waive that for that one specific thing, so you can't actually call it.
Now let's get some knowledge out of it. 25 fragments, nothing to sneer at.
But if you manage to put Goob in, then you should have got your Goob out. Well, no, you actually, even if you're running it, you can bet, but somebody else will have to close it for you.
Yes, we did have a very bad nightmare. It's in the 50s.
Well, I suppose there is enough yay for the prediction, so we will build one.
There you go. We will visit the surface one day soon, I promise. Take care, Geometry. Ah, we made it to the Iron Republic. You bums are always here.
Final forge for the day we will live. This name is not compliant with our content guidelines.
What the hell?
What's wrong? Voyage? Is voyage a bad word? Is live a bad word? I don't get it, man.
Sometimes, Twitch, sometimes. Seek the tittering artifice help to awaken the seal. In awakening, the cannoneer and the artificer place the judgment's egg on the seal and apply their instruments. The light in the officer's chamber grows dim. Then is what it sounds like when the soul screams. When they're done, the egg lies in shards and the seals looks like little different. But there is a watchfulness about it. The artificer shakes the cannoneer's hand. I've missed working with you, she says. I've missed it so much. The cannoneer grins that grin. Nearly done. We can mount it on the bridge if you like, but we'll need a housing if we want to use it further. It'll have to be heart metal. I know a man long ago, but I hear he went to Station 3, swam there, the story goes. If you can get us the run of Station 3, I can get you in to see him. No, I don't know where Station 3 is. It's a secret. Almost complete. Almost. We have an awakened seal of the red science. A sky-scarred hunk of meteoric iron, the size of a wheelbarrow. Burning glyphs mark its flanks. A star spore lives in it. It's watching you. You sure you know what you're doing with this thing?
Teaching.
Well, we'll keep it for a moment, but now we just have to get a Soothe and Cooper longbox.
Twitch does hate all of the fun words. Iron is our strength of cannon and other things. I mean, it's 15,000 to 14,000. There will be plenty. Either way.
We'll get there in time, Night Owl. We'll learn all about the horrors of the sky.
For now, Eliafu. Absolutely dealing with devils. It is a must-do.
Indeed. Oh, I did want to go south, though. But I also forgot to pick up supplies.
Yes, we will, Duel. And by we, I mean Xin. Xin will be playing some of the skies.
Mm-hmm.
I will just be hangers-on, that's all. The Abbott Horizon gives me the creeps.
It is a terrifying place. Actually.
Thanks for the follow, Elliot.
No, thank you, Elliot.
I'm like that annoying symbiote from the Men in Black animated series.
Jeez, that's a callback.
yeah, we're old. Get wrecked.
The aid takes you to the coast where the huts still smolder from the last pirate attack. Those beastly raiders keep coming for our precious scintillating squeaks, shaking your poor and impotent furry rage. How can we protect our shores, hairless advisor? Well, we can advise them on their stronghold. They must learn that Mariania will fight.
You should definitely advise them to use more gun.
Well, we suggest they raise conscription. It will be unpopular, but safety must come first. Look, they're already able to be drunk on guard. The least they can do is hold a gun while they do it.
They're gonna be drunk and happy. Like, what's the deal with that? They shouldn't be unpopular with that. They'll be drunk and armed.
Yeah, everyone likes being armed. There you go. Unhappy soldiers. Parents nuzzle their pups farewell, holding back the tears just long enough. The conscripts waddle towards the training camp in hastily made, ill-fitting armor. Well, they're still lost too, but they're still optimistic. But then less vulnerable now.
Even though it still says that they are vulnerable.
They're less vulnerable, though. It's important that they become less vulnerable. Well, nowhere to resupply with this. With, food. We could go on to Abbey Rock.
Night Owl, you say it's your duty, but you don't have to do any of that stuff. It's just really fucking cool that you have. That's what the cannons are for, Pumpkin. Yes, they are.
Hello, Abbey Rock. I certainly hope you have something for me. Compile that. You can reduce some terror at least. The muscular prioress inspects your trophy. I'll put up with the others, she says. The tone suggests grudging respect. You and no more than 3 sailors are invited to dine with them that evening. As you do, on black lava bread and overcooked cavern trout, among fierce women with spiked rosaries, one of them hacks up her trout with an axe. But at the end of the evening, when the plates are cleared, the room goes quiet. A tall nun with starlings strabismus sings in a rich, deep voice like a stolen sunset. About the hills of her homeland, far above, firelight flickers on the faces of your crew.
I didn't realize the ladies of the Abbey were elementals.
Apparently. Well, we got rid of some terror there as well, but they really don't have much for us. But we did lose a hunger for the moment.
Oh geez, we only have 1 supply.
Yeah, I know. I think our best shot is going to be the Sea of Lilies. They sell supplies there.
Have you found it?
Yep.
Okay, no, you have. Yeah. I was looking in the wrong place on the map.
Oh, good. I still haven't found Port Cecil. I don't know what the hell's up with that. The clanners get them from there. Yes, we do certainly have 13 extra rations if we need them.
Unfortunately, we get a bit hungry when we eat them, so it's not just one that usually goes. We usually fully sate ourselves.
It's like the Pringles ad. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Or they're like Lay's. You can't just have one. Haha, multiple entendre. I'll see myself out.
I could make it go further, but I'm gonna stop. Before everyone cringes themselves out of my chat.
They were. I've never seen anything like that before, Aloe.
3,000 echoes. Oh well. Now, where can I get a Sooth and Cooper longbox from? I know someone sells them.
Who can say to Delph? Who can say? I mean, I was watching, so I know Zin pushed them all, but it is what it is.
Yes, it's a shame that there's no one left alive to corroborate that story, isn't it?
Of course. The boatswain sure isn't talking.
Those that are left alive had better learn what happens to those who talk.
They saw, they know what goes down.
They know this doesn't end well for them. So many Zintlings.
How long would you say it takes for them to become an honorable Zintling after service?
I mean, give them a month. They can survive that long, they've done quite well for themselves.
Say a month on our ship is a long time.
It really is. Let's go and visit the Isle of Cats again. Can also pick up some more fuel and supplies while we're there. And possibly some more of that good honey. Such a nice song. How you doing? You enter the Lady of Cages, is sitting at the window still, staring out on her gardens. On the desk is an open casket. Within it are 10 gleaming vials of red honey, carefully packed. Freshly harvested by the mellifera sisters. Touch them. Go on. They're still warm from the honey spinner. Zyra turns towards you. They are for the merchant venturer in London. You'll take them for me, won't you? Unless you already have. No, clearly not. No. Oh. Do say hello to the merchant venturer for me, won't you? He was such an awful child. Zyra's lips curve into something like a smile. I drank the memories of someone who went to school with him. You must make some sort of sound because she gives you a little shrug. I like to know my business partners. It was Leopold's idea, of course. He's very thorough. We'll get a warrant from the Queen and no more questions asked.
So how are we going to get that in safe? Because we don't have the blind bruiser to push the port authorities away before they search us.
Well, there is a small thing you can buy that would help. There's a secret compartment in Guider's Morn.
Ah, yes.
Is it the
Well, we need
Shellonate?
that. We need it now.
I think they sell Sooth and Cooper long boxes at the Khan's Shadow.
I'm pretty sure as well, because we were buying them there.
Hmm.
Is it that or is it Crates of Souls?
No, crates of... we'll find out. Either way, we have a lot of empty cargo space right now.
Do you know how much that compartment's worth?
300 echoes, I think.
Oh, that's thrifty.
It just makes sense. And think of all the mirror catch boxes we can fit in it as well.
Oh. Selling candy to candy junkies, I tell you what.
Doesn't
crewman lasts a year. We let them go.
Yeah.
Let them be free because they fucking deserve it.
No, it doesn't look like it was here.
Well said, Adele. Well said. You can choose to not earn the freedom, and then you get an honorary Zin name. Then, of course, the tattoo and the drowning stick.
It's probably Irem then, if it's not here. It is tempting to sell off this captivating treasure, though. It is a spicy thing.
It's either that or put it in the legacy.
True. Ah, we need Stygian ivory as well, don't we?
There it is, and for good money, too.
Hmm.
Do you remember how many you needed?
I'm sure I can check the journal. Actually, I think I can speak to him and it'll tell me. Nope. No, it will not. It was a lot. We can always check again when it comes time for it, because we still have to rescue his friend. We need 3,000 echoes for that.
I think we're only able to see it from the place where we're actually going to do it.
Yeah. But I know now that I can buy it here for 27 each.
That's a really good question, Dual Wielder. We should ask the devils.
I mean, I can show you how you put them in a crate, but I'm going to need to borrow you for a minute.
Only for a minute, I.
Well, we're going to go to Irem then, and we're going to grab a Sooth and Cooper long box. Oh, do you really want to dance, buddy? Yeah,
right in front of all your friends, do you really want to die like this? Or are you just going to get run like a schmuck? Goodbye, schmuck. Oh, hello, other schmuck.
See, this guy's smart. He's just like, yep, I'm just going to pretend I can't see you.
No, I don't want none of that. No,
I'm good. I choose life today. Smart man. It's like, oh, something's very interesting off the starboard bow. I must go turn towards it.
My captain. There sparks of mutiny in our crew.
You can try, Dual Wielder. You wouldn't be the first who's tried mutiny. We'll gather some intelligence here. We could carry some clay men to London. Yeah, why not?
Tons of cargo. We're not doing no salt lanes, are we?
No, I don't believe so. We didn't have the space for it already.
That's a pretty good price for sapphires.
It's not bad, actually. 95. But I need a casket of sapphires for the impeller.
Ah, that's true.
So I'm going to hold on to them for a while. We could sell them the Stygian ivory for a profit of 3 echoes, though. This does reduce my plus 250 engine power, though.
You wouldn't dare, Dual Wielder.
You think you'd survive the encounter after you told her?
The fact that you are betraying us, she would kill you, and then she would come and kill us.
It's a lose-lose situation. Best to just let it lie.
Oh, come now. We can both profit off of this, don't we, Elder?
I can promise you your own ship.
Has anybody else struck a deal with you like that, homie? I don't think so.
I collect enough ships on this damn Unterzee.
That's pretty fair. I mean, I'm pretty sure that she could, like, feel it.
Yeah.
Like, way better than we could.
She
And
is
we made
covered
sure
in
it was
verses.
very tasteful.
Oh yes, only the finest poetry. It was not a limerick at all.
Haha.
Mm.
Shut up, we're good poets, okay? I mean, how could we not be? We studied her.
Extensively.
Then that's why we let you stay aboard when we get there. All the more reason to get the smuggler's hold.
Go to Irem, pick up a Sooth and Kupo longbox. Go to Guider's Morn, pick up the smuggler's compartment, and then Station 3 to pick up our casement for our weapon.
I mean, getting home's getting to be a very close thing anymore, but we're just making so much progress. It's astounding.
It's good. There it is. 3 secrets for a Sooth and Kupo longbox. You only need the one. And we may as well stop off by the Deviless as well, because it's in the direction. Pass on the news from London.
Do we still have a gift for her that we didn't actually give to her last time?
No, we gave her the gift.
Okay.
We're going to tell her that she can come home, so she might come aboard our steamship.
Oh,
I will invite her to stay in my cabin for a while. For tea, of course.
Who it is. If it isn't Starmie with the black pants leader.
Hello, Starmute. How are you doing?
Hope you're doing well today, Starmute.
The Brass Embassy has given you the good word. Let's go, she says breathily. The Brimstone Invigilators will be here soon. You don't want to meet them. She lifts a single manskin valise. This is all I need. Take me back to London.
I'm glad to hear, buddy.
Oh, that's good to hear, indeed. Dying of COVID is very annoying. We'll take our port report of Mount Palmerston. We shall buy our stuff. More of that. And a few of these. I did not want to do that. Now on to the morn.
No, we haven't been able to yet.
Well, we keep getting distracted, and I'm gonna go get some other things.
We've been very, very busy otherwise. I mean, of course, that's our modus operandi, Night Owl. Well, that was a nice trick.
He just vanished.
Spoopy.
So,
oh no, you've noticed us now that we're broadside. That's... oh, jeez. Nice pumpkin. It's true. The bosun sees all, but he doesn't say fuck all. You never heard me. Very, very.
some more parabola linen.
I could get way more Canadian Star Mute. Allegedly. Sorry, eh?
We may as well stop off at the Chapel of Lights and pick up a pork report.
Don't make me get my chainsaw.
How are you now?
Not so bad, and you?
No, not so bad.
I think the easier question to ask is who we are not porking.
A likely lass in every port.
Honestly, Starmate, so long as you're not trying to drink that whole maple syrup, that shit will kill you.
Oh yeah, no.
It's too rich for a human to tank. Damn it, Wayne, your sister's hot. I regret nothing.
You could stop off and visit the postman again. They're always fun for a laugh. Oh, for good God's sake. At least they're not in the vortex.
I was gonna say, that this is the mixed blessing.
Ah!
Maybe a nice call on that nightmare to Dilf.
Oh no!
You say that, dual wielder, but I have bartered maple syrup for money before.
Huh.
That is a lot of terror.
That's 100.
That is all of the terror.
That is
We are
all
now
of the terror.
Buckets of crazy.
Well, let's see what random event it's gonna throw at us. What do we got? A 17% chance and a 30% chance. Which dice roll do we want to go for?
Kill them. Ah, damn it. Well, I guess it's time to pay the pipers.
No.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Oh well.
We always get doing so well.
It wasn't fair. It gave me 35 terror. 35.
Nowhere.
Just absolute pain. Oh well. I think we'll leave it there for the night then, gentlemen. Next time when we pick up, we'll see what happens again.
Are you gonna push it through so that it's clear?
Hmm?
The doom?
Well, I really don't want to. I want to kind of save scum it.
You don't, but I can't give them their goob unless it is done.
Well, we didn't make it back safely to London, so no, that's fair.
That's true. Thank you for betting, everyone. Unfortunately, you won. Or lost.
Yeah, either way.
No, there is no save scum. We have our pretty trinket. What's up, Mr. Nick?
Hey, Nick. Well, I suppose we'll just have to commit. We did have a will, so we can get back to here pretty quickly next time. We do have a child, actually, but we don't have a scion.
We didn't send him out to the sea this time.
No,
so
we didn't.
That child will actually live.
In theory. Alright, into darkness we go.
I would have worded it more clearly if Twitch let me word it the way I wanted to. We don't save scum in this game, Cookie. I mean, we tried, and it didn't work out so well for us.
Mm-hmm. Well, we won't get any of our... We'll get a good amount of our money back, though. We'll start off with 1,000 this time.
Yeah, the money's the way to go.
Honestly, it is. Plus, we get some extra veils. We shall accept that legacy.
Oh, that's bittersweet.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, everybody. I think we're going to leave it there for the night then. Well, no, this will be Zinfling 1. Because it's the first of my children. The first Zinfling to survive. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll set up this new captain, and then we'll leave it here for the night. How's that sound, everybody?
Should we... Yeah. Should we start polling for name?
Ah, if you'd like. We could have Zinthar the Fourth. We could have Zinthling. Orphan 27591, who survived the ship mysteriously.
I'm okay with those three, if you want to poll them.
Sure. What will our name be?
I mean, there's a chance they can become a full-fledged Zinthar, but there can only be one.
Zinthling 1? Zinthar 4? 2, 3, 6, 7, 2. Do we have any other suggestions for names? That'll do. I'll also let you allow Goob to vote as well.
Oh.
And it'll be a mere 5 Goob for extra votes. There we go. What will our name be?
Two for 4. 3. 6. 7. 11. 13. 1 for Orphan. 16 for Zinthar 4. 17. 20. 23. We actually had a child this time, and we had a will for them, so...
They get our
24
lodging and our
4.
captivating treasures, so we could sell our captivating treasures when we get in there again for even more money.
Which really helped last time, too.
There we go. 51 votes for Zinthar 4. No, I didn't get to send them off to Z.
They weren't of age yet, unfortunately.
What sort of fop did this child turn into? A street urchin again? Perhaps a poet? Maybe a veteran? Or an ordained priest? Or a natural philosopher?
I think it'd be cool to go pages off the start, because it's the hardest to train, I think.
Yeah, that's a good point. Learn us to pages, so a poet. We shall be a poet. You're a struggling poet, now you're a Z captain. Gives you 20 echoes. Man, you're poor. 25
Hell
pages. Yeah. And we have a sly navigator. Competent, probably. Trustworthy, possibly.
I like the sly navigator. He has an honest portrait.
Indeed. We can get that later. We'll just go for wealth as always.
We'll get you, private kingdom. You will not elude us this time.
No, I have to go get a gun to kill God again. How unfortunate.
We almost had it too.
So close, we had everything we needed. Now then, what sort of these looks like a poety kind of portrait? That looks very Z-Captain-y. It's the kind of thing a poet who thinks he's a Z-Captain would wear.
I'd agree with that. Trying too hard to be a captain, I would say.
Exactly. And a Zinthar 4 one, didn't it?
Oh god, there's a gun with that shoots enigmas? That's ridiculously expensive.
That's
we
fair
don't want
enough.
the tentacle head. Then we really will be pushing those people off.
There we go. Zinthar the 4th.
Long may he live.
Indeed.
Yeah, I guess so. That's what you use to take
Mount Nomad.
Yep.
That's what you used to kill him, that's for sure. Alright, everybody. Oops, sorry.
I was gonna say, it probably lets you one dig the glowing steamers.
Oh, yeah, that'd be... Oh, no, they're not monsters. It only works on monsters.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Shoot.
So it's powerful, but only against the demons. The deep.
No. Yes.
I ain't saying no to that.
We got too scared and our crew wasted us.
They decided that it was munch time. Alright, everybody, we're going to leave it there for tonight. Thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you for the support. The hype train was awesome. Always appreciated, never needed. Until next time, we will see you then. Any parting words, Stukka?
Yep. Keep fit and have fun.
Wise words.